Welcome back to how to lose horribly at being Denmark in EU4, how to declare on a nation that's one technology level ahead of you and much stronger with more allies, and then how to dick about not taking sieges and get completely, I think, stack wiped by a superior enemy while you have all your armies broken up. .com. 100 years Rick and Morty. 97 years Adventures for 9 Seasons.com, Rick and Morty.com.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so that sort of summarises where we are, really. We had just almost had that. I was watching this back today, as I said to you earlier, and I think we sort of discussed this, didn't we? And we sort of said how we think that how definitely having the armies split up didn't help us, and that's what got one army caught in Never and one army stuck in Culm, and it was unfortunate as well. Like, I think we weren't being too risky, but at the same time, we probably could have played it a lot safer. Pardon me.
So I'm pretty sure when I used to play this a couple of years ago, if I beat an army, like we defeated their army pretty convincingly early on.
Yeah.
When there wasn't this whole thing with forts, so I would just follow them deep into their territory and just attack their army again and again until it was gone, then go all the way back and carry on doing the siege thing. I think it's probably a lot fairer that we can't do that.
Yeah, and no doubt if we'd followed them, they'd have just gone behind that fort in Tver and we just wouldn't have been able to follow.
Exactly.
Which is a shame, but that's a good thing that I turned on the forts in Frederiksland and Latgalia last episode, because now they'll have a lot more trouble getting past all of that. And of course, Sweden's fort in Viborg. This sort of leaves us with sort of damage control or clear up control mission.com. And yeah, just trying to get back into this. And what we said after the episode last night was we just need to go into quite a lot of debt and buy a load of mercenaries if we want to have any chance of seeing our way out of this war with a profit.
Yeah. So, I have some thoughts, which is never good. But one of my thoughts is, shall we try and recruit as many units from our own manpower as we can before we go for mercenaries?
Yeah.
Because I'm aware that it's only about 60 days it takes to create them.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to be a drop in the ocean.
Yeah.
For how long this war is going to go on. We can recruit them back in Denmark proper if we want to. I'm just thinking we spent so much money just building mercenaries last time, and only to sort of decommission them all one at a time and build up our land units anyway. So is there a disadvantage to what I'm saying?
No, I don't think so. It's nice to have a manpower pool to draw upon, but that's the situation we're in. We need to draw upon our manpower pool.
Yeah.
We've got enough to train 8 regiments at the moment. Nope, that's not entirely true. So hover over manpower. To fully reinforce your armies, you need 4,821 men in order to reinforce that 3.1 thousand up to where it should be. There's actually 8 regiments there, 7 infantry and 1 artillery. So yeah, that's going to go up.
So it'll take about 9 months then to fully reinforce.
Yeah. And I'd imagine also then, well, yeah, we can certainly train another 3 or 4 normal units of our own. Alternatively, what we could do is just disband the regiments that are empty and build them afresh. I realise that's probably going to be more expensive in the long run, but
only 10 per regiment. What's the trade-off? Is it just that we could get them quicker if we recruit new regiments?
Yeah, I think so. So as you say, it's going to be like 9 months to get all of those back. And 9 months is quite a long time. And God knows what damage they could do in 9 months. Considering like you can recruit, not build, a new unit of infantry in 60 to 70 to 80 days, or mercenaries in like a quarter of that time. So yeah, it's more like 2 months compared with 9. I don't know what the maths are to do with reinforcing versus buying afresh. I can only imagine we'd be losing out on money, but we're going to be spending a lot of money anyway, so I'm just half tempted to go, let's just do it.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Shit, Sweden's got to do the same thing, haven't they? Dear me. Yeah, we are in dire straits here.
Luckily, we've still got our cannon at 1,000
yes, that's
full
true.
strength.
So, shall we do that then? Shall we consolidate regiments all the way down? Bam. There we go.
Great.
So now we only have to reinforce one of them.
To the tune of about 850 men.
Yep. And if it's not 100% reinforced, it doesn't matter quite so much.
So I reckon we just recruit eight land units.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Of which
I'm going to do a little bit of working stuff out. So in the ledger, the Muscovy troops, they have 21. Let's have a look at this side. So Muscovy, 9 regiments of infantry plus 4 regiments of infantry. No, it's not. It's going to be too hard to work that out. I was just going to work out what their combat width would be, but they've got vassals and all sorts, and they're reinforcing, and we can't see all their units and stuff, so that's not going to be easy to do. In which case, shall we? No, nothing. Sorry. Carry on. I'm just slightly overwhelmed here coming back into this.
Yep.
So let's start then. Should we get
I'm going to raise war taxes.
That's a very, very good idea. Or is it? I was just thinking we're so close to taking the next military technology.
I see.
And that cost military, but that's fine. It's done. We're going to be able to get it in October, so sort of 8 months. Right, so let's add to this army then. So we've got 3 regular regiments of infantry. Should we get 2 cavalry, 1 on each side?
Great. Although, I mean, we'll want to build a load of mercenaries anyway, won't we?
Yes. But I'm thinking if we have our own cavalry, at least we can look after them and not have to pay a lot more for mercenary cavalry. Yeah,
so you think all the cavalry that we want, we should get through?
I think so.
On our own.
Yeah.
So it's just 2 enough then?
I reckon so. I'm not quite sure, because cavalry are at their best when you are flanking the enemy, when your front line is wider than the enemy's, which is why I was going to start counting how many troops they've got, but I can't be arsed. So let's just have 2. They'll go on the sides and then they'll do some damage. That's about it.
Fair enough.
And I've also started 6 infantry in them as well.
Good stuff.
Great.
Oh, great! We've got a load of rivals.
That's sort of why I was saying. Earlier. Oh wait, hang on, and then I thought, no, I'm going to think about it later, and then forgot.
Oh, Livonian separatists.
That's fine. They can siege stuff down. It's all right. Okay, so that's within the fort in Latgalia's zone of control. So if they siege that down, they won't cause any trouble. They won't be able to say they've sieged the correct province because it's still within the control, so they'd have to siege down the Latgalian fort in order to get anywhere.
Yep.
And I'm kind of hoping that Muscovy might take care of them for us. You never know.
Yeah, Muscovy. Wouldn't that be a result?
Wouldn't it? I'm actually going to turn the fort on in Riga as well.
Yeah, good plan. At the very least, if these guys do occupy our territory, then the Russians will still have to take it off them.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're fighting them as well. Cool.
There's a mission available. I know I'm jumping around all over the place, but this seems important to do first. There's a mission called Protect Against Burgundy. Burgundy has a larger army than we have. Not that we've ever even thought about Burgundy. This is a major danger, as they are a rival of ours. Oh, are they? Yeah. We need to make our army larger.
Just added us.
Oh, I see. So the requirement is to have an army equal to or larger than Burgundy's, which is 20. And we're about to do that anyway. And in doing that, it's going to give us land maintenance modifier minus 10% and everything for 10 years. So that sounds like a really good deal.
Great.
The ones I'm really worried about are the Danzigian separatists.
Yeah, they look less handleable. Should we harsh treatment when we get to 90%?
I'm considering raising autonomy instead, which lowers local unrest by 10.
Cool.
And in doing so, that would mean that their progress is very, 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 very slow, like 1.2% a year.
Okay.
And that way we don't spend the military points, which we want for technology, etc. Should we just do that if and when they get to 90?
Yep. Cool.
May as well stall for time. In fact, no, let's do it now.
Yeah. If all
better to do it
slow
early.
It, then...
Yeah. So, Bosch. Our lovely province that was supposed to be getting us loads of money. Although it is, because the burghers remove the autonomy for trade power and production. So
cool.
That's still cool anyway. Brilliant. Okay. Wasn't so bad.
Thank you, burgers.
Okay. So, armies. We're going to have, in this army, 9 infantry, 2 cavalry and 1 artillery. I would say we want at least another 10 infantry. In the military tab, our combat width is 24, so it'd be nice to get 22 in the front row, at least.
Is there anything to be said against just going all the way to 29, our force limit?
Not really. Only that those extra troops will cause more attrition, because they'll help cause more attrition, which is not a big thing. But they'll also be sitting in the back row, because as I say, our combat width is only 24. So they'll be sitting in the back row doing absolutely nothing. And I don't think they move into the front row afterwards. I think it's deployed as a army and it doesn't sort of move around. I could be wrong.
Okay.
It'd be worth looking at and watching.
Okay. I'm willing to trust you for now.
Oh God. So, saying that, we want another 11, 12, 13 infantry.
That'll bring us up to 25.
Well done, Steve. No. Am I being a dick?
We're on 12 at the moment. Once everything gets built,
right?
I'm
thinking infantry alone. No, that's not 3 plus 9. That's 3, going up to a total of 9.
I'm looking at army force limit 4 brackets 12 out of 29.
Oh right. Oh, sorry. You're talking about force limit. I'm thinking about combat width, which is different.
Yeah, I'm just once everything's got built, we'll have 12 units, right?
Yes.
So if combat width is 24,
yep,
then we need another 12 to bring it up to that.
Okay, sounds good. Shall we?
Are we on the same page?
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense now.
Sure.
Thank you. Ooh, that's not what I want. They're trying to build 1 unit of infantry in Urzel, which is ridiculous, so let's cancel that.
It's pretty safe, isn't it?
How are we going to get it across?
Good point.
Oh, with the transports.
Oh, the transports were just sitting there.
Yeah, okay, fine. In which case, let's put that one back on, and it'll do it in Urzel. It's probably chosen it because it's going to be quickest. So you'll sort those transports out. Lovely, thank you. And then let's take... Could you take me a loan or 2 out? It might need to be more than 2, I don't know. So it's going to be 31. Yeah.
Where the hell is it? Here we are. Take loan.
Great.
Take loan.
Great. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have done 10, 11, 12. And that takes us up to Army force limit 24 of 29, so yeah, we need 5 more to get to the force limit.
And we're at a mere 5 loans.
Yes. That's
Which,
okay.
I mean, recently in peacetime we were a lot worse than that, so...
Yeah. I told Norway to be supportive rather than do sieges, because he was just sitting there by himself in White Karelia, sieging down the province.
We don't want them to get themselves killed while we...
No. Reinforce rate is 70 each month. The local reinforce rate is 70% in this province. Let's go down to our own province and see if that makes it faster. I think it will. Yikes. Oh, we're on speed 1. Let's turn that up. Well, here we go. Livonian separatists have taken control.
Livonian separatists?
Yeah, that's all right.
No, oh, sorry, that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the other guys. But of course, we've slowed that right down.
We have. I don't know what Muscovy's doing. They're sort of just wandering about. Oh, they're taking back their land. Fine. Danzigian separatists are still at 80%, and they have a 1.2% chance.
It's the roughly 12 years thing I'm happy with.
Yeah. There we go. So now our actual army is reinforcing at 100 men per month. That's better. Dee 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 dee. So, not long till our regiments are trained. Diplomat from Muscovy. Nice. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Can we just train up some of our sailors and make them into special forces?
Yeah,
there we are,
good.
protecting it against Burgundy. Nice.
What an easy one.
I know, I love it when that happens.
We could improve our prestige. Oh, I'd have to get to 50. That might never happen in Queen Christina's lifetime.
Yeah. Let's
maybe
bring
just hold off for now.
that guy over. We've got 2 regiments of cavalry still to come. So we could add a couple more to our ranks. I think you're absolutely right. It's good to have those people around.
Yeah, seems like when the fighting happens, it'd be good to have someone sitting there ready to...
Yeah.
Because we're going to lose men. It'd be good if we had some more. We could have one more land unit up in Ozil or Fredericksland, given that we don't need them straight away, and then they'll just be up there near the action, ready to join in when it comes to it.
Yeah, I just don't want to be caught out by doing that, if that's all right. I don't want to suddenly go, oh shit, we're going to lose someone.
Oh, do it in Sjælland then or something.
Yeah. So we're getting one guy there, and then should we just get a couple more mercenaries? I've done one more regular troop, just because we had the manpower.
Yeah, cool. That's what I figured.
1, 2, there we go. So we can do 2 more to do our force limit, but we can't afford it. But I don't know if we'll need it, to be honest. Or maybe
I'm happy with that number. But anytime we do want it, we can.
Yeah. I'd just like Sweden to get some troops back,
Oh, they've got one.
He's got
here.
one marching down with us, bless him.
He's being nice and supportive. This Norwegian army sitting up there in middle of nowhere's land, in Lapland of all places.
Oh, that's nice and supportive.
Father Christmas.
Their leader is careful. I don't know what that means, but their leader is careful.
I guess that means
in fact,
off to the mountains,
we can find out.
With the war.
We can find out. Military. Scroll across to... Where is it? It's definitely in here.
Oh, it's in the ledger, is it?
Yeah. I really want to see. Country, score comparison, score, nations, technologies, religions, states, territories, province, colonies, province, advisors, military leaders. There we go. Page 15. So then we can sort by country, find Norway. Oh.
Wow.
It's the flag names rather than anything useful. And I've sorted it backwards.
Yep, me too.
Norway, where are you? There's Sweden. Not a waste of time.
Norway.
Ottomans.
Arvid Sverrisson.
LMNOP. I'm still... There it is, right, okay. Norway. Arvid Sverrisson, okay. Doesn't say he has a trait. Brilliant. That's really useful. Maybe if we scroll up and down the list, we could find another one that has it. Siege Specialist, Ruthless, Inspirational.
Well, we can sort by traits, can't we?
That's probably a better way of doing it.
Doesn't really do anything, though.
No, never mind. Doesn't matter. Would have been fun to see. Well, at least Riga are the one true faith. That's good.
Hooray!
So we can go somewhere else. Where are we going to send him? Let's get our religious unity down as best as possible. Ostjylland. Great. Danzigian separatists are on 90%. We don't have a mission. Yeah, screw the missions. It's back to those usual ones. Right. I think that's all of our regiments recruited. No, it's not quite. We've got one more coming in now. Great. So we're basically there.
Excellent.
We're down 226 men, so that's 2 months. But I reckon we just start heading across now.
Yep.
Sort ourselves out.
So where are our armies? We've got the 14,000 there, the 10,000 there, and the 2,000 still fucking around in Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah, these islands between Sweden and Finland.
Oh God, what are they doing?
Where they retreated. Those are the only ones
that's
that are
where
left.
That's where we made them. Okay, cool. That's fine. So we can take practically all of our troops across in 2 goes, can't we?
Just about.
You can invest in new technology. Da, 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 da. I think we definitely should.
This is what we want. Yep.
Please, would you take
Pike and shot. The arquebus was easy to use as a weapon, but was also inaccurate and slow to fire, leaving its user vulnerable to cavalry charges by the damn Muscovites. Blending with pikemen allowed arquebusiers to fire and then fall back to be shielded by pikemen when enemy cavalry or infantry appeared. Okay.
I think that's the most elegant way I've ever heard that pronounced. Arquebusier. It's the best pronunciation as well. I don't know how you pronounce that. Arquebus is usually what I hear people call it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or arquebus. So yeah, go on then. Let's take it. That will make me extremely happy. Yes. Yes. Right, we are now better.
Whew.
Yeah. They've got their troops nicely split up at the moment as well. So,
quite exciting, isn't it?
Where are those cavalry? They're there at the moment. So we've got 10, 11, 12 regiments sitting in Bleking, and we can get one more on the boat. So...
I don't suppose that one Swedish guy would get on the boat.
I think he will.
Then that's 13, right?
10, 11, 12. No, 12 in total.
Oh, right. Oh, I didn't realise that number included the Swede.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't it?
I guess it makes sense.
There we go. And let's move them over to Goldingen, to Ursel. Yeah, Ursel's probably better, because then they'd have... No, Goldingen, because... Riga.
Yeah, Goldingen seems more safe.
Yeah. So, you see, if I start second-guessing myself, I just lose it, and I get really... Yeah, it's a good thing you're here to stop me being a dick.
I'm the voice of not reason.
Right, they're there, that's good. And the Swede didn't come with us. Interesting. I thought he would. Yuck.
Oh, we lost loads of claims.
On England or Scotland or whatever it was, that's old. However, we have 100 church power.
Aha!
Can we call it like Protestant sanctity or something like that? I don't like calling it church power. Seems they could have come up with a much more flavourful name. But we can select an aspect. What sort of aspect of the church would we like to pursue? What should we get them to?
So based on just pure ideology, I'm all for allowing usury.
Oh, allow usury. Where's that? Production efficiency plus 10%. Monetary loans with interest that enrich the lender is now allowed and no longer considered sinful. Cool. I never actually knew what that meant, usury.
Yeah, it was a big deal. The idea of Jewish moneylenders.
Yes.
There's all of this stuff in history about Jewish moneylenders did this and Jewish moneylenders did that. It's because Jews were the only people in Western Europe who were not bound by this rule, disallowing them to create loans at a profit. So every time any government wanted to borrow money, they had to do it from people who weren't Christians. Yeah, it's a weird one.
Oh, that's cool. It's
Obviously,
a word I've heard, but...
I also think translated Bibles are good, and individual creeds sounds like the best kind of liberal, free-thinking, creative...
Sounds like a prog rock band.
Individual creeds.
Accepting and having a higher tolerance of free thinking which allows people to form their own opinions and beliefs about religion leads to a boost in technology. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is pretty progressive.
That's just your opinion, man.
However, I think given the the current situation, we might be asking God to help us in battle.
It's true.
So there are a couple of options there. There's the intercession of saints, that saints may be asked to intercede or pray for others, is a doctrine supported by our church. We may pray to the saints to boost the morale of our troops.
Oh, does saints accept prayers?
Or holy sacraments. The 7 sacraments are rituals that are efficacious signs of grace, instituted by Christ and entrusted to the church, by which divine life is dispensed to us. These holy sacraments are baptism, confirmation, or chrismation. Never heard of that. Eucharist, penance, anointing of the sick, holy orders, and matrimony. Which, for some reason, increased discipline.
Yeah,
I guess it's sort of religious discipline.
So both of those things sound excellent for our upcoming war. But they just don't sound like the kind of church I want to join.
I don't know, but okay, yeah, fair enough. Holy sacraments sounds a bit odd. Saints accepting prayers I'm happy with, though.
Oh, well, who are these saints? Who's creating these saints?
Oh, all the saints from history.
I suppose so.
Pray to saints.
Intercession of saints. Saints may be asked to intercede or pray for others.
Pray.
I guess that's not so bad.
And it's not like it's a morale thing. So it's the belief that's driving the people rather than necessarily divine intervention. Although, of course, who am I to denounce this? However, yeah, wow. I am also happy to consider other options. But I really, really do like the sound of helping our troops, considering the situation we're in.
Is 5% morale a big deal?
Let's have a look. Our army in Goldingen, for example, their maximum morale is currently 3.68. So an extra 5% will give an extra, what? 0.18 or something like that.
I guess that's pretty good.
There's no way of telling what the enemy troops' maximum morale is, but I do remember when I was looking at the video earlier on today of yesterday's bad fight, they did have slightly higher morale. I don't know. I think anything that can give us an edge is currently, and we can always change this later.
Can we change this later?
Yeah. This isn't for the rest of the game. These are aspects that can be changed, not for a little while, but it's stuff that can be changed for a little while.
By all means, then. Okay,
cool. In which case, possibly the discipline one would be better in raw numbers, but no, I'm still happy to play the role play thing to an extent as well.
I mean, the 7 sacraments, efficacious signs of grace.
Honestly, I don't completely understand all of that and how it relates to. I think probably the way I think it relates to it is discipline in religion equals discipline on the battlefield. You know, you're conforming to the 7 holy sacraments.
Yeah, there we are.
And therefore, because you live your life in that respect for your religion, you also might carry that on through into your, you know, your fighting.
Yeah, not bad. I'll go with that.
As to which one is better for now, I couldn't say.
In terms of numbers, you think they're about the same?
I don't think they're about the same. I just don't know which is better.
In that case, let's go for Saints Accept Prayers then.
Go on then, click it. Click it.
Clicking the thing with a whip next to it.
Yeah. It's that kind of church.
Fuck that.
So click to remove this aspect of faith. Oh, so maybe you can just change it. But of course you've lost the 100 power.
Yeah, there we are.
There you go. So, there you go. We are currently 3.68 morale out of a maximum of 3.83, so that's given us an extra 0.15. Yeah.
Cool.
Great. Hey, so let's get
the ship is going back to pick up the other 13,000.
Which we should probably march into Lekking.
Our diplomat not where the ship's going, but
aren't they?
They are now.
Oh, cool. So let's group those together and what the fuck? Oh. Right, that's the one that was...
Oh, fuck, wrong.
There you go. Protect trade.
I'll send the other one round. Yeah, tell them to protect trade.
In the Baltic, there we go.
My bad, I guess.
That's alright.
Right, shall we...
So it's 15,000 troops. Oh, it isn't including the Swedish in that number. I thought it was.
Okay.
It was earlier. Strange. Well, let's put it down to 13k, attach them, and transport across. What's the supply limit like? 33, we're fine. Let's go.
So then, again, you're the one who knows about the combat mechanics. Are we better attacking from Leafland or Ursel?
Ah, shit. Are we better attacking from Leafland or Ursel? I will answer that in just a moment. There we go. I wanted to drop them off for now because I don't want to take attrition while at sea on the 1st of November. There we go. I know I'm sort of min-maxing and playing a game a bit here, but...
Brilliant.
Why take attrition at sea if you can't help it? If you can help it.
I think it's reasonable enough. That was a sea voyage. It could well be that there would be times when it would be good to stop at an island along the way.
Yeah, if you want to roleplay it as well, we could have said, "Oh, there's a bad storm due on the 1st of November. Let's avoid that." I don't know. Oh, they've given up their siege of Frederiksland. They're scared of us.
They're running for it, which is a sort of a shame because it means they're going to rejoin with their massive army.
It does mean that. However, it gives us time to maybe deal with these rebels if you'd like.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm really happy to take care of those rebels because we'll smash them with very few losses whatsoever. They don't have a leader. You
really think there will be very few losses?
Yeah, they're in the woods. Which, because it's a fort, it counts as us as the defender.
Oh, yeah.
So they get a -1 to all of their rolls. They have way fewer men.
I guess that's all right then.
Yeah. So I'd be well happy to take that fight.
I'll go on then.
All right.
Because it'd be good if they didn't do too much.
Sorry, there we go.
This is unless Muscovy changes their...
Unless they change their mind, in which case we will go for them.
They're still going to Ingermanland.
But I'd like to just take care of these, because if they do siege it down, they're going to cause us all sorts of problems, and we'll have to re-siege it, and so on and so forth.
Sailing our other 2 guys round.
Cool. We've got our good general in charge, haven't we? Yes. Yep. Right, watch me be wrong now. And we actually take thousands of loss. Oh, he rolled a 9. It's pretty horrible. Okay. So we lost nearly 5,000 men. Shut up. It's fine. Yeah.
They will reinforce at some rate, won't they?
Oh, yeah, yeah. In fact, they are doing so now. And we've got those two chaps retaking Dorpat, just while we regroup.
Great. I'm set. All of the Swedes seem to be hanging out in Bleking. I don't know how to get them to attach to this fleet. I've said friendlies can attach.
I don't think there is any way of doing it without our own army. Oh, there you go. Shit. It's not friendlies can attach. Yes. So I think we still have to do it with one of our troops. Attach with them and then put them on.
Okay.
So should we just... Well,
should we give them a day or two just in case they will just get on their own?
Sure, yeah.
Otherwise we could...
I was going to say, let's just train another mercenary.
2,000 back or something.
We could just train another mercenary. It doesn't hurt to have more men, as you said.
I'll do that here then.
Cool. And then when he's ready, we can attach and go.
Yes, 15 days.
There we go. We took that back. Great. I'm going to try sieging back Ingermanland and be very careful in case they decide to reinforce it.
These can attach. Good. And now we... sorry.
That's all right.
Attach to the ship, and I think that means they're all in.
Great. Yes.
Yeah, we're good.
Well done, Sweden.
We'll go straight round to Narva then.
Sorry.
Right.
My itchy spacebar thumb. But it's about that time.
Oh shit! They've left that 4,000 behind.
Have they?
Yeah, I totally saw them get on.
They definitely got on.
Back we go.
Never mind. At least we're not relying on it.
Yeah. I'll deal with these dickheads.
Good call.
Can definitely allow allies to board. These friendlies can definitely attach. We wait. We look at it. 5.9 thousand. Yeah. Okay. So we. What?
Friendlies can attach.
Is there a surefire way of seeing whether they have joined our army?
Yes, by grabbing the army and then trying to move it anywhere while paused. There you go. Yeah, they're attached.
Yeah, they're all
you can see that
on.
the thing comes along.
They are attached, so we attach to transport. We look at transport, and doesn't say. But
do the same thing with the transport while paused. Just see what happens when you try moving it away.
Yeah. They all come along. But it says transport.
One
this
embarked.
transport has one regiment embarked.
Yeah, it does. That's really weird, and I don't understand why that's happening.
Have we moved any Swedish troops so far this game?
Not that I can think, no.
It's possible you either can't do it or we're doing it wrong.
I think we must be doing it wrong.
Do you want me to look it up?
That could be worth doing, yeah, because we need to cut the part here anyway.
Oh, great.
So, yeah, come back next time and watch us hopefully reclaim dominance in this war and then try and get out of our horrible, sticky situation. See you then.
Wait.
Bye.